Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hot Seat. Another beautiful, lovely segment. I go by the name MC Wallywa. To my right is none other than my partner. You know her already, man. Sometimes she don't even have to introduce herself. But ladies and gentlemen, please everybody give it up for Chief Planner, the one and only Miss Fadeke Ashiru-Balogun.
Hello, everybody. Hi. I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good.
Good to see you.
Another day. To my left hand side right here, I gotta introduce the DJ. I had to fly this guy all the way from where? From Florida. To be here with us today, everybody, please welcome to the studio the one and only Mr. DJidavido.
Yes.
That's the DJ that will be keeping us on our feet today.
Yes.
Yeah. Today we're back with another lovely segment. I always say special like I say, but today this madam that we have in the studio with us, I told you guys, people have been sending us message that, okay, you want to bring this person, but how about one of our own people, some people in this DMV where they make noise, where they make things happen.
That's right.
A songwriter, a performing artist, she's also a business lady because she's one of the organizers, one of the founders of one of the biggest African fest here in DMV. That's Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the studio the one and only, the very talented Mrs. Tolumide. How you doing?
I'm fine.
How's everything going?
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Such a great pleasure to have you in here, and you're looking fabulous in your outfit. I really like it.
Thank you
really nice.
very much.
Me, I have to ask you, first of all, there's this signature that you have been doing with your hair. So is red your favorite color?
Yeah, red is my favorite
good.
color. So
You see that?
family of red, so the the reds, the the burgundies, the orange. Anything within that family, I love.
Okay.
It signifies power too now.
Yeah, so yeah,
that's right.
Life.
Yes.
Red signifies love.
Exactly.
Love, power, everything.
Yeah.
Madam Tolumide, I'd like to congratulate you on the success of the show you just finished.
Yeah,
the
thank
2006 Fest Africa.
Good job.
Thank you so much.
Biggest platform in DMV. How long have you been doing it now?
Gosh, this year was our 14th year.
14th.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my, that one. Standing
Wow,
ovation.
that's good.
Standing ovation. 14
Thank
years.
you so much. Yeah.
Man. So you say you've been doing this for 14 years.
Yes.
14 years. That's 1 decade and 4 extra comma.
Yes, sir. Serious. You don't know how the
Now
time
let me ask you this. What keeps you going? How do you put this thing together? Is it just you? You have a team?
Oh yeah, definitely a team. It's a team team project. Definitely not a one-man band type project, but it is put together by the Afropolitan Youth Association, and we're a non-profit 501c3 that we established before the festival began, and the main goal of the organization was to network and empower African youth in the community and also do things for the community. To be of service. So we had done different projects, little things like a little camp for kids. We had done, the arts projects, and so the festival was just one project. We thought, okay, let's start to celebrate our culture. Let's just do it. So we started off in Baltimore. A group of us just came together, all of us that were part of the association, the organization.
Let me cut you right there. If it started in Baltimore, there was a different name that you guys used to call it.
Yes, because
what's the name before?
So the name before was Niger Fest.
Okay, so that's why I was
Niger
because I
Fest.
was wondering why I didn't know about this one. So it was Niger Fest.
Yes, Niger
So why
Fest.
did you change the name then?
Well, because Niger Fest grew. I mean, we also changed the name of our organization. We grew and discovered that we were really the only festival celebrating African culture and heritage. So we rebranded, changed the name to Fest Africa, started to reach out to other Africans in the community, and then just expanded, really made sure that our whole lineup, entertainment, vendors, everybody that participates, we get a good glimpse of the whole continent. That's African American, that's Caribbean, and bringing all of us together to share, exchange, celebrate each other's diversity. And so it's been a wonderful ride. We've been very encouraged by the support and by the growth over the years, and we're constantly evolving, thinking of new ways and great ways we can build the festival.
That's good.
Yeah.
So let's take it back to you for a little bit. Since you're here, would like to know a little bit more about you. When did your musical career start? When did you start singing?
Well, I started singing in in primary school, I believe, yeah.
Okay.
More, but I took it in primary school. I went to Unilag, University of Lagos Staff School.
Oh,
yes,
nice.
And I was part of the cultural group there, so I sang a lot in traditional. And then I went to Atlantic Hall Secondary Schools, and I was part of the cultural group there, so I sang a lot in traditional.
Okay.
And then when I moved to go to school in Canada, I joined an all-female reggae band, and I think that's really when it was an actual profession.
Okay.
I took singing. I started off really as a backup vocalist. When I went to Canada, I was doing like odd side jobs, and one of the jobs I did was braiding hair at a hair salon. So the owner of the salon, her sister owned the band, and I guess she came in once and said that she's looking for backup vocalist. She's Jamaican. And then they were like, I think one of the guys, because it was kind of like, it was a hair salon, but also like unisex, also had like barbershop. So a friend of mine, that's male, said, I know this girl that sings, I've heard her sing, try her out. So I auditioned there at the salon, and she was like, come on, join our band. So I started off as a backup vocalist, really. But that was really kind of like the start of an actual career in music industry. I wasn't yet in university. I was just kind of like in high school, like the final year of high school. I went back to high school in Toronto. And so I did that through college. Was with them for about 6 years. Mm-hmm. Started off as a backup vocalist, but then grew to be one of the leads and her hype woman. I don't know if you get.
Oh shit!
So it was called Women Are On Things. It was an all-female band, and it was she's Jamaican. There was Dominica. There was Cuba. There was just various various ladies represented in, and then I was bringing the African flavor.
So you were born in Nigeria?
No, I was born in Canada. Actually, yeah.
Then you went to school in Nigeria.
Yes.
And you came back to Toronto.
Yes.
Then from Toronto you came to Baltimore.
Yes.
From Baltimore, okay.
Yes, so that's been the journey.
That day is fantastic.
Yes.
So how did your name come about, Tolumide? How did that come about?
It's just a fusion of my first and my last name, which is Tolu. Okay. And my last name is Olumide.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah, so
see, a lot of people may not even know that. So, because Tolumide is a first name for some people.
For some people,
So they will never know that it's a merge of both the first and a little bit of the last.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, first and last. Yes. Okay. Yes.
So you write a lot of your songs.
Yes.
Or is it all of your songs that you write?
Yeah, so far I've been writing all of them, but there's a few. I'm now evolving, co-writing.
What motivates you? What inspires you? Where do you get your ideas
Where do I get my ideas? Just life in general. I mean, when I first started doing the solo career, was when I moved here, and I was like, I started working, out of school as a designer, and I was in the broadcast industry. I just, a few years into that, I just decided, what, I should really just do something, give it a shot, And so, of course, I was like, okay, if I want to sing, I gotta have content, what do I want to sing about? And I thought about themes that I guess I am passionate about, and love was one major one, inspiration. And so I thought, okay, let me stay along those lines, and then just started songwriting and introducing myself as a musician, no more a designer, going to a lot of open mics, meeting a lot of musicians, just going anywhere I could to just sing, perform. Of course, West Africa, I performed at that a lot in the beginning. But yes, I just grew, and really, content-wise, I just knew I wanted to sing about love, majorly, and my life, really, what I had experienced.
You want to tell a story?
A story, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, tell a story. Yeah.
Tell a story. Do you have any musical idol?
Any musical
idol? Is there any? Who do you like in the music industry?
In the industry, vocally, I listened a lot to Sade, as far as in songwriting, to Sade. And then your Stevie Wonders, Aretha Franklin, the Winans. Musically, and then vocally, I listened a lot to Anita Baker, Whitney Houston, Brandy, CeCe Winans, and quite a few other, and I love the big groups, your Abbas and Phil Collins,
And
Celine Dion.
what about in the Afro beats?
Oh gosh, in Africa, the major artist I listen to is Onyeka Onwenu. I mean, I tend to always cover her music anytime I have a set with my band. But I think for me, her and Christy Essen Ibokwe, like those are the two like women I really looked up to, especially when I was in Nigeria and then coming here. They really just I love their lyrics, I love their energy, and so really for me that's like reminiscent of what I'm coming from, where I'm coming from, and who I hope to kind of imitate too in my music. I mean, it is an evolution of my soul, but my R&B soul, but definitely when I'm thinking about what flavor, African flavor I want to add to it, I'm definitely thinking of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but how has it been managing your music career and being a wife? How has that been for you?
That's been just fine.
I know when you have to go or travel and all of that, I mean, I'm sure it's been tough. How are you managing that?
I haven't found it tough. I think we just, we have a good friendship, and so he comes, if he's able to come with me to some gigs, he'll come, and if not, I'll go and get the show done. But we do travel quite a bit together. We're both travelers. So
is that something you guys like to do together?
Yeah, we travel quite a bit. We have our own little travel blog going. So
okay.
Yeah.
Name your top 3 cities, countries, wherever.
Oh my gosh.
Top 3 that you've been.
Top 3. Thailand.
Ooh,
oh my gosh, Thailand was just.
What did you like about it?
I just felt like there were just so many options of things to do. If you wanted the beach, if you wanted good food for not much at all. I mean, the prices of stuff there was just not expensive. You could there was culture, history. Everyone was really nice. There were clothes I could buy. Although I discovered that I was medium, not small, when I was there. And what else? Did I say culture, history?
Yeah.
You said Thailand. I need 2 more.
Thailand. Oh, 2 more. Okay, let me see. South Africa.
Okay.
1 more.
1 more. Oh
Nigeria.
gosh. Nigeria is already. Oh, it's there, Sha. Nigeria. No, I love Nigeria. You know what? I love. I mean, of course, it's my home country, and so I miss it dearly. Anytime I go back, I know everyone thinks that I'm
How often do you go to Nigeria?
I try to make it back every 2 to 3 years.
When was the last time?
The last time was 2013.
Okay, so let me ask you this: have you considered moving to Nigeria to pursue your career, your musical career? Have you?
I've thought about it. I think that I've just thought about what's the right
way to go about it.
The right way to go about it. Yeah. Okay. So every time I go, I always I do visit some of the stations there. Okay. That I feel are receptive to my music. So so they're all usually very encouraging. I mean, they play it. We've had interviews, but I feel that there has to be a bit of a strategy in place. I can't get up and go, and I still feel that I can still build an audience from here. I mean, I do get quite a bit of fans, really, just from really online social media that it's available on iTunes. And
who are your target audience here in America?
Here, here in America, it's been the R&B, like those that love soul music and those that also love African music, and then those that also love inspiration.
I gotta credit you on this.
Yeah.
You are actually very brave, because I've been to some of your shows, and one thing I realized and I actually like from what you do is you just don't only focus on just Nigerian group or Nigerian audience or community alone. I've seen white people at your show.
Oh.
I've seen Chinese. I've seen Jamaican. It's a mixture of everything. So keep that up.
Thank you.
that's the way forward.
Yeah.
I believe we're in the time zone now that Afrobeats is actually crossing over.
We're gonna
And they
take
said
over.
music
Yeah.
has no boundaries.
Yes,
it
that
sells
most
itself.
definitely.
As long as there's good melodies, good sound, good tone, people will definitely adjust to it. Now, you've performed on some of the biggest platforms, some of the biggest stages. You've collected some of the biggest awards. For example, NEA. Am I correct? Nigerian Entertainment Award. You didn't want to tell us that. I found that NEA Award. What year was this that you won it? Do you remember?
Was it 2000?
See, you've collected so much. You don't
So
remember.
much, you can't even remember.
She can't remember.
Okay.
Enter her. Tell me.
I think it was it 08? Oh,
08?
I'm trying to remember.
Okay. How was
08,
it? How was it actually achieving such?
Actually, I was because this is me fresh off the boat, you know. I mean, I didn't have my album yet. I had my first EP because you know, and first music video, and so I was so grateful to have to be recognized within my peers, you know, in the certainly in the R&B circles, which is what I'm passionate about, R&B music and soul music. So yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome. I've just been been expanding and been finding ways to develop the music and give the fans give myself, because I sing for myself first, give myself what I feel I need, and ultimately that kind of ends up transcending to the listeners, and what they appreciate and what they like to hear.
Wonderful.
So being an African artist in America, what has the challenges, or how easy has it been for you? Do you think it's easier, or do you think people are more accepting of you? What are the challenges you've experienced?
Challenges, I would say sometimes there's I feel like when the artists come from Nigeria or from Africa, they tend to be, it feels like they're more appreciated, like they're like the foreigners coming in and they're doing well, and then here, because I'm here and they see me often, it's like, oh, can you just come to my show, she are around. You just come, we have this other guy performing, but you just come and open for, so amongst the Nigerians, I still kind of, once in a while get that, not all the time, I wouldn't say that, but sometimes you get that whole feeling of like she's around the way, so she doesn't have to get paid, she can just come and sing, and that's, I mean, of course it's my passion, so it's not my all in all, like, okay, I mean that's the highest of highs, but it does come with a cost, this being a career.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're still with us, I go by the name MC Wallywa, Chief Planner in the house, DJidavido. You are still in the house. This is a Tolumide special. Yes. ABL, baby. You know how we do.
Hello.
Everybody know Tolumide now.
That's right.
Tolu, we've been having a good time in the studio, conversating, going back and forth.
Yes.
Now, let me tell you a little bit about Tolumide that you guys might not know. She came in the studio today not empty-handed. She came with a classic CD. This is called Title My Love. Is this the one and only album you have out right now?
This is one full-length album. Yeah,
okay,
I have
one full-length. Want to tell us a little bit about it? When did you release this?
This was released 2010.
2010.
Yes, and it's still selling.
We're still jamming to it.
It's still jamming.
My love. How did you came about the title?
The title of the album is the title track for my the single I released first with the project, which is entitled My Love. Okay. And I wrote My Love really just in my car. I had just come back from home because I still had my 9 to 5. Yes. So I was sitting in my car just thinking, gosh, I feel so blessed to have the opportunity to work and get home safely, be protected from bad drivers. And I guess I was just thinking about everything I felt I've been blessed with, and it all kind of came down to my love. And so I wrote the lyrics in my car, wrote the first, second verse, and then just finished it, and then decided, okay, I want to get a good vibe, I want to get a good song to this. And so I decided to work with a guy whose name is Terry Poindexter.
Okay.
Was he the main producer of
Yeah, he was the main producer.
All the tracks on it?
Not all the tracks. So
Most
he produced. It? Yeah, he produced 3 songs on the project.
What you said his name was? Terry
Poindexter.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's based in Memphis, Tennessee. So I flew out there and I recorded the songs with him. I also worked with a African producer Blaze.
Okay.
On
I
a
know
few songs,
Blaze.
yeah,
I think he used
Blaze,
to be
Congo,
here in
yeah.
DMZ. Okay.
And then so Blaze, and then some other musicians I know in town, John Basingezi from Congo, and just really the project is a fusion, and then some African American brothers, Eric, Dennis.
Any collaboration?
Not on this project. I do have a remix I did with D Black from Ghana
Okay.
on one of my songs. Yeah, so we shot a video when he got awarded got nominated for the BET African Act, and we actually met first at South Africa at the Channel O Music Awards, because the music video got nominated in the R&B artist section.
Okay.
So we met there and we connected, and I said, definitely 1 year back on 1 year in US, so let's do something. So
Yes.
we did when he was in town, and then shot a video, and so that's a single that's out currently. So
If you could feature any African artist right now, who would it be?
any African artist, male or female, gosh, if I could feature,
Yeah,
I like
Any
to use the
Have
word
them
African
also.
collaboration.
Well, if you could
If you could work
collaborate,
with any,
work
or
with any one
collaborate.
of them, who would it be?
I don't mind working with Zap Mama. Have you heard of Zap Mama? No.
Zap Mama, which country is
What
it?
country is that?
Belgium, French.
A guy?
French. She's a
woman.
female singer. Yeah.
Let's take it back. What about Nigeria? One person.
Yeah, African. No,
African?
yeah.
Okay. Okay. I like Two-Face.
Two-Face,
Yeah,
oh, really?
Two-Face, yeah.
Okay, so
Two-Face
you like
he
his
did, yeah.
music?
Yeah, I like his music.
A lot,
Yeah, I
okay.
like his music a lot.
Do you
I
have
like
any
his
favorite?
What about?
You have any favorite music from Two-Face?
Two-Face. Oh gosh, there's so many. She's like, well, the classic one is African Queen. I actually sing African. I have a version of that I sing sometimes on my live set called just African King. So, and I wrote a verse for that. But I love his spirit. His he's just very down to earth. Every time I get to see him at an event or whatnot, and I just really he just has a wide range of energy and music, and I love his songwriting as well.
Very talented brother.
Oh yeah, he's awesome.
So if you weren't singing, what would you be doing?
What will I be doing? Well, I believe just doing whatever I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about fashion. I love fashion.
Okay. Did you make your outfit?
Well,
You
I
designed
didn't make
it?
it myself.
You
I just
designed it?
designed it.
Okay.
This was when I was in Nigeria last, and I said, "Taylor, please, this is what I want."
Okay.
And then she hooked me up. But I certainly love fashion. I love to travel. So the sharing an experience and sharing my experiences via travel is fun for me.
Okay.
I love to eat. So I'm
Do
sure
you
you say
cook?
love. Yes, I cook.
What's
I
your
cook.
favorite thing to cook?
Gosh, what's my favorite thing to cook? Well, I like cooking stew,
What
rice
kind of
and stew.
Just regular chicken, rice. and
Ata.
okay, wait. I know your
I like beef.
your husband is Ghanaian, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the jollof rice.
Jollof
this
rice
jollof
battle.
rice, yes.
Oh,
Ghanaian
God.
jollof rice or Nigerian jollof rice?
Yes, so
It's
which
apples
one?
and oranges. I mean,
Don't sell us out.
okay. Let me say the jollof rice that I've been eating here is I like it from Nigeria more. Yeah. So, but the Ghanaian. I'm sorry. The Nigerian one back home,
You can't beat
touchdown,
that.
you just can't beat
can't
it. So
beat
the
it.
ones here, they're good. They're good, but I've been finding that the Ghanaian ones sometimes a bit more moist, flavorful. Sometimes, but we're still on lookout. So caterers, line up. Let us know. If you can deliver.
Which one of the
The
jollof?
Niger jollof. No, I mean both. I love both. Okay. There's a friend of mine whose mom. I don't know how she does. I need to go to her mom's place when she's making it, but she's gotten it down packed. Like anytime I go to any parties they have, you see me leave with takeaway about at least 5 packs jollof rice to go, because she has that. The Nigerian one has that burnt,
Flavor.
like the burnt flavor. Soaking in the oil.
I know, right?
Everything and. So anyways,
You can't beat
apples and oranges, they're both good. Okay.
So out of all your songs, which is your favorite?
Which is my favorite? God, that's a tough one. I'll say My Love. My Love, it's the major one because, definitely it put me on the map. People kind of knew who I was, but after My Love, and even till now, I still see sales on iTunes for that. That's like the number one track people download. Okay. And then, some of my mellower songs, like More Than You'll Ever Know, is a love song I wrote and performed that a few times, more like weddings, because it's certainly a wedding song. Yeah. So I like that a lot as well, because it just kind of, mellows out the mood. Okay. I know My Love gets people jumping and dancing.
And the cell phone too, all
cell phones, yeah.
That's that touch one,
yeah.
All cell phone in the air.
All cell phones in the air right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me ask you this. I want to talk a little bit about your project. In the next 5 years, where do you want to be? Where do you see yourself in this music industry?
I want to be, I definitely want to have more of a world music presence. I want to be amongst the likes of, people that are recognized internationally within the world music stage. So,
all right.
I'm currently a Grammy member.
Okay.
For the DC chapter.
Nice.
I see us growing, really. Right now, world music scene is, I feel like it's just touching surface, and there's a lot more that the African musicians and artists have to offer. Okay. So I hope to be part of that wave and that future. Okay. And also, I just hope to have more opportunities to share my music and to perform live, really, here and internationally and back home in Africa, because that's home. Yeah. When I'm looking at the stats on my Facebook fans, I see it's all really, almost all of it is from home. Yeah. And then I appreciate, I appreciate Americans and Europeans that also, also show the love too, share the love, listen to the music and share it as well. So I'm grateful for where I've come so far, and I'm just excited about, exploring new possibilities.
With your projects, what are you for all your fans, your friends, your well-wishers, your supporters out there watching you right now? Mm-hmm. What exactly are you working on right now, or what do you have upcoming, coming out? Talk to your friends.
Hello, fans. How you doing? Thank you so much for listening, supporting, all the encouraging words you send to me. I appreciate all those that buy the music online. Thank you so much. You can expect more music from me, more exchange. I want to hear from you all. I know For Me was a song that I heard a lot from you all because it was me singing about my time as a single woman in search or wondering how to manage in relationship scenarios. But I just want this to be a journey that you all can be part of, really. I'd love to always hear from you and just keep doing good music. I do have a project I'm working on, hoping for a next year release for the full-length album. So certainly please follow me online and simply just sign my email list on my website, which is tolumidemusic.com, so I can keep you all posted with new material. I'm hoping to do more weddings, sing at more weddings, since I have a few love songs that I've written for the project. So ultimately, I love to sing about relationships, really. Relationships between friends, relationships between our Heavenly Father, and pretty much just what I've experienced, and what makes me happy and what gives me joy. Ultimately, I believe also gives others joy as well, since we're all human beings and we all have our highs and lows, and music ultimately does that to us.
That's good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Tolumide. If you are still with us, this is an ABL Tolumide special. Hot Seat with Tolumide. I'm MC Wallywa, Chief Planner, DJidavido.
Where can they get your CDs?
My album is available on CD Baby, the full-length album. You can actually buy the physical copy, and it's an enhanced CD. It has videos on it. It has karaoke tracks in case you guys want to sing along, and that's available at cdbaby.com. And the digital tracks are available really online everywhere: iTunes, Amazon, Google Play. But all these links are really available on my website, which is tolumidemusic.com. And I am available for bookings. So if you want me to come sing at your event, I can do it.
So how can they get in touch with you?
Just send me an email. Send my management an email. It's mgmt@tolumidemusic.com, or you can just go to my website.
Are you on Instagram too?
Yes, I'm on Instagram.
And
my
what's
Instagram
your
handle is @Tolumide. So just TOLUMIDE.
Okay.
Now, before we let you go, there's a fantastic game that we like to play with all our guests that come in the studio. We call it Rapid Response, Quick Thinking. First word that comes in your mind when I throw a word at you, or Chief Planner throw a word at you. So when I say things like cars, you can say Mercedes. If I say money, you can say wallet. You can say whatever comes to your mind. Are you ready? We're going to come at you fast, so don't choke.
I know.
Are you ready?
Okay, I hope so.
All right. Music.
Shadi.
Family.
Husband.
Love.
Family.
Light.
God.
Nigeria.
Colorful.
Canada.
Beautiful.
Trump.
Why
did your face change?
Obama.
Great.
Michelle.
Awesome. Beautiful.
Hillary Clinton.
Cool.
Buhari.
No.
Cool.
It's cool.
Lagos. Hot.
Dreams.
Fulfilled.
Fashion.
Funky.
Jewelry.
Bling.
Ladies.
Beauty.
Oh, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, and that's a wrap. It's been a pleasure having a wonderful Tolumide in the studio with us. Make sure you guys go out there and support her, cop this album.
Yes.
And that's a wrap. Hot Seat with Tolumide, ladies and gentlemen. A round of applause.
Thank you so much for having me. ABL Live. And please, West Africa, if you want to support, go to westafricausa.com.
Okay. Yeah.